Hello guys, my name is Catch, and this is too high. Tone it down a bit. But yeah, my name is Catch, if you didn't hear that. Today I'm gonna play of Orcs and Men. I have never played this game before. I lied. No, but I have played like half an hour of it, so I don't know very much about it. But I'm gonna start a new game. We're gonna go medium. Basically, all I know is that I'm gonna controlling an orc and a goblin. The orc is gonna be a warrior kind, and the goblin is gonna be the assassin kind. He's gonna be very sneaky, and he can be very sneaky, come up from behind, backstab basically.
And a single religion.
Uh,
In both cases, I can tell you
but
they weren't just
that's
playing around.
basically all I know
But the end result was there.
from now.
The Emperor Damocles made humans his sword. It was when His Majesty decided he wanted to extend his influence to the southern lands that sparks began to fly. Because, well, the peoples of the south are beast-like green creatures 8 feet high, all
They're
muscle and
actually
nerves.
called orcs. You're
Born
idiot.
talent for war. So, it figures they resisted. Despite besieging their villages, and even though the Imperial army was far better organized, the damned orcs fought back with savage rage. Their victories were the kind remembered for ages.
Oh, so they won.
But Damocles wasn't just gonna sit there
I
and
haven't watched this guy, so
protecting their territory behind a giant wall. The Empire would never give up land. Its ruler wasn't planning on standing pat.
Okay, they did not win.
With the construction of the wall, the scale of the war began to alarm the neighboring provinces. Faced with the Green Peril, the Empire saw the elves and the dwarves as potential allies. With their support, a quick victory over the Greenskins was a certainty. And peace could finally return to the
I
Isirian
see.
continent.
They will put you and get some ask for
Afterwards,
help.
It just remained to be seen what kind of
Okay, that's
peace would await the
smart.
vanquished.
That is just smart, but
Over the decades of conflict,
yeah, I don't know what that
orcs
picture
were
is showing up
already
all the time.
beginning to figure it out.
Sometimes
They were
come
much
up the
sought
goblin.
after for their strength and toughness, and so grinding slavery was always going to be the result. Submit or die.
Oh,
Needless to say, for a goblin like me, things were going to be just as bad. We were there to be had like rats in a trap. Yeah, it's not easy being a greenskin on this fucking continent. You got my sympathy if that's your case.
yeah, it's very much about like cutsing, swearing. What do you call it? I'm not really sure what's the, but like fucking and fuck you and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say anymore because I'm gonna say it so. So yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that. Um, I can't. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Just blah blah blah. Deal with it. Camp.
See
I wanna
anything
say
on
this.
patrol,
Oh.
Butcher?
No, nothing. No footprints.
Okay, we didn't jump over it.
I climbed to the top of a hill to the northwest and saw the heath and their fucking wall to the north. It would make a good lookout point till nightfall.
Excellent. The Resistance found us a good place to camp to wait for what comes next. You, stand watch there. We'll change every 3 hours.
Support! Fist, bam! And no one
Parkin
else
wanted to see
do.
you, Butcher. He's probably
Fist
somewhere
twist,
around the
that's
falls.
I'll go see
Why do
him.
you say Butcher then?
Very
His name
good.
is Archive.
Rest for an hour, then take a look around the eastern part. We'll have to stay on our toes now. Dissidents or not, it's tough to trust humans. Difficult to trust anybody.
Understood.
Then why are you trusting them? Okay, during the game, press F1 to open the menu and flip through different pages or access the level map. Or access the level map directly by pressing M and the quest log by pressing G. Okay, close. So yeah, that's how. Okay, I see. Look at me. I look fancy. I look very fancy. No. Look, I have beard. I look handsome. I got beard, and I have too much muscles. It looks unbelievable. That's just too much. I don't even know why. And why do you have a light thingy there? When it's the sun outside. Why didn't you turn it off? Little twat.
There you are. So, how do you feel?
Orc.
Nervous, impatient. I'd really like to know why we were brought here.
Something big. It's just the worst of us in this one. Even the chief's gonna get his hands dirty.
Jarhail? Really? We gonna kill the Emperor or what?
Ha! Why not? That wouldn't hurt us a bit.
Another word would take his. Another would take his place. Take his place. Stop babbling.
Ha! Come back down to earth. You don't send out a bloodjaw raiding party to go on parade. But there are limits, you know. With or without allies among the Quarsan, 4 of us ain't gonna pull off what our armies couldn't do when we were at our strongest. All of this reeks of a last stand, or a suicide mission.
Hey, show some guts, Bloodjaw. Come on, defend yourself. It'll do you good.
Fight, 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 fight. Okay, press to switch to detective menu. The detective menu slows down the action and lets you select the key you want to use. Select the order you want to charge it to execute. You can stack up to 4 orders in succession for each charter you control. But then how to... Okay, space I open up. Okay. Oh, damage under 50%. I do that. Go. I don't remember this. Why ain't you attacking? Attack him! My Berserker Academy inflicts a lot of damage pressing on combat until the rage cartridge completely empty. Flying with rage, or ignores defense and may even attack his highlights. Oh my god. Come on, Hotel. I lost. I suck!
Shit, Arkai, relax.
That
you get angry
that
way
is
too
embarrassing.
fast. You gotta learn to control that rage of yours, brother. Nobody wants to see you losing control, you know. You think nothing can stop you, but you lower your guard completely, not to mention the time it takes you to come back down after. I could have killed you several times over.
No shit, I noticed. But each time I get hit, I'm back in Bay Harbor again. And I go mental.
One more reason not to get hit, and not to keep trying with a technique that isn't working. I told you to defend yourself, and you went straight to the attack.
Yeah, I did.
Instead of going on the defensive while I'm talking to you as a friend, do it while you're fighting. You not only get hit less than when you're in an attacking stance, you also control your rage better, and that gives you the time to study your opponents. Come on, let's try again. Only this time you parry my attacks in a defensive stance.
Thanks, Arkin. I appreciate your advice and what you're trying to do. But what I really need is some way to blow off steam, not a fucking combat lesson.
You need a fucking combat lesson. Shut the fuck up. And his sword is floating in the goddamn air. And who the fuck is that?
Help! Help me! I'm being followed. I have a message from Lord Barryman for the Bloodjaws.
What's it about? And where'd you come from?
There comes the people. pole at the time, the clean.
Thank you, Mother Earth.
You have what you wanted, Berserker. They're all yours. I'll get this messenger somewhere safe. Safe from your murderous rage.
Sorry. Okay, let's take them out with a bloody sword. Fury, I see. We might just need one more. Come on, get me next one. Yay! Then we can go into battle stance again. Whoa! That took him out pretty fast. Why didn't I do that from the beginning?
Thank
Because
you.
I'm a defensive man.
You're the butcher, right? A real killing machine. I thought you were a legend.
Shut it, human. Go see our chief in the tent. He was expecting you this evening. I know I'm not telling you anything new, Archive, but be real careful with that. You've got to control your rage. It can't control you.
Okay, shut the fuck up, alright? I'll catch up with you.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bitch. This time I actually seen what they're talking about instead of jumping over that stuff.
Bloodjaws, know that being here today is the greatest honor an orc can hope to receive. You are here for the most important mission in your life, and perhaps in the history of our people.
Ooh. Fancy.
This war has gone on too long, and our enemy is more
don't have a beard.
powerful than
Beard.
ever.
Don't have a
But
beard.
Mother Earth has not abandoned
cool
us.
anymore.
We have
I
allies.
thought it was cool before,
For a
but not
while
anymore.
now, we've been preparing our counterattack with their support, but events are speeding up, and fate has turned against them. We have to move fast, now.
Very
It's
fast.
time to put an end to the genocide that's been ravaging our people for decades.
Okay, yeah,
An
beard,
end
now he's cool.
to this campaign of hate
The king has beard, he's
waged
cool.
against us by the other peoples.
They are the evil guys,
My
so
brothers,
evil slash good.
strike our
And I'm
enemy's
gonna say
head.
evil.
Today, we are setting off to kill the
So,
Emperor. It will be a
they are
long
evil.
and arduous journey. Each
With
of
beard.
you will receive
fair.
specific instructions.
No fair.
Needless to say, these instructions, just as your entire mission, must remain entirely secret. You're in enemy territory. Trust no one. Ha! You said something about a suicide mission?
It's worth a shot.
Butcher, we'll start with you. Follow me. The rest of you wait outside.
Now I get to see it, because man, shit, shut up.
Right. Archive. You go to the wall.
Yeah,
A
what?
guide will be waiting for you near the east
Guide?
entrance. His name is Styx. He will guide you to the mire in the lower floors of the Inquisition's tower, where you will contact the Resistance.
Uh-huh.
Do nothing that might endanger them. They'll find you. Don't look for them openly or talk about your mission with anyone else. The mire is teeming with traitors. You have been warned. The Resistance will help you
I have
find
warned
High
us.
Mage Arkens, who's being held in the tower.
Oh, I'm
The
tired.
first part of your mission
So
involves
I'm yawning very
freeing
much,
her
and
from
I'm
the
sorry.
Inquisition.
I'm sorry about
This is
that.
critical, Bloodjaw. Arkent will then help you reach the island of Laments, your final destination.
Lament.
where your only task will be to kill the Emperor at all costs. Questions?
Yeah. Nope.
So basically, I cross the wall, get to the mire, where hopefully the Resistance will contact me. Then I free this Arcant from the Inquisition, go off with her to the Island of Laments, and kill the Emperor? Everything's clear. Had easier jobs, but what the hell?
Was a little
You
just
know
well,
things
yeah.
always get complicated when you're in the field, Bloodjaw. If you're ready, go now. You should be able to reach the wall during the night. Good luck.
I'm ready.
I am ready to kill some bitches. I am ready. No. Copyright, no. Actually, nothing. And I almost jumped over that. I didn't want to do that. He looks so, I don't know, naked. Yeah, he looks naked. All naked.
The Butcher of Bay
Need a
Harbor.
scratch.
Bunch of assholes. They made sure they didn't tell me who I was dealing with. They just gave me a name. Archive. As if they'd even used it since that fucking battle. No point in wondering what the world would be like today if I'd had any freaking clue what was going on. I'd have said no. First thing, no fucking way. But to be honest, I already knew it wasn't gonna be a walk in the park. The Bloodjaws never screw around. Cold as death and twice as savage. Fucking terrifying. But I was blinded by the smell of money, okay? I was gonna be really well paid just to play the guide and get the killing machine to the other side of the wall. And if everything went well, bonus. Piles of those pale guys were gonna get killed. No kidding. Who could turn down a sweet deal like that?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Argyle would. Oh. Sorry. I am an orc. I'm gonna kill people. Like a badass. The dash. You gotta know the animation. No time to hear this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Glad it was easy hooking up. On the other hand, it's gonna be a little bit trickier than I thought. Inquisition is around. The doors are closed and there's a curfew.
Maybe afterwards something I'm
Not
sorry.
letting anything or anybody through. It's a real mess.
What do you have in mind?
Well, I figured we'd knock on the main door and say, "Hi there. My friend and I are here to kill the Emperor. Can you let us in, please?"
You keep that up, Rakash, and you'll regret it.
Okay. Right now, I think we should go to my place in the shanty town. It's not far. It's an old tower I'm sharing with some allies. They'll help us get past the wall. Well, under it, seeing as above it isn't possible.
I don't have a choice.
I don't really have a choice, do I? After you.
But I jumped over the head. Because it's just there, it's walking there.
See? I wasn't bullshitting. It even closed up here. Wait for me. There's a passage just over there. I'll go and open the door.
Finally, I got to play sticks. And then I'm gonna go to options, and then I'm gonna go to audio. And I'm gonna go on IDs.